Hey everybody, this is Church from USG Elite, and I'm just going to do a video response here to Woody Gamer's tag about the current patch. The reason I have video or pictures up is because, for one, I don't have a capture card, so I can't get Xbox 360 capture for my Call of Duty runs, as well as I ran out of the time for my PC capture card because it was just a free 30-day trial. The reason why I'm doing this video is more basically like a talk, not like a video, but whatever. Is to first thank Woody for making these suggestions. You know, it helps us out that, you know, somebody, you know, even with his stature, who can get a little bit of a farther reach than some of the normal people who don't have, you know, the ability to. You know, Woody is a big guy, he's respected, and a lot of people know him, so, you know, he can get his voice out so they get heard. With that noticed, I want to talk about three things. The first thing is dedicated servers. And the reason why I want to say that is I spent the money to buy the Elite Founder Status Pro, whatever the thing was, to get the dedicated servers. I didn't want the titles or the emblems. I wanted the dedicated servers, and to find out that it's been, you know, however long since the games first came out, and I still don't have that, it kind of frustrates me. Because, and leading to my second point, is because when you're in a match and you're doing good, and the person dashboards, and you lose all of your XP because that person didn't want to lose, didn't want to get that strike because he didn't want to leave out of the game and get a loss. He didn't want to finish the game with a loss, or, you know, he just wanted to pitch a fit and then go and just dashboard so he didn't get in trouble. I lose all my XP for all those kills and all that work I did. You know, it might sound insignificant, but when that's happening at least twice, you know, sorry. I play about 2 hours at a clip, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, depending on what I have to do. And I get a disconnection at least 2 to 3 times during that 2-hour period each time I'm on. It's just terrible. Now, I know that comes down to the host and what have you, but there's no XP compensation to fix that. It leaves me disappointed because all that work that I just put towards a video game, of all things, is not going to be rewarded. You know, a video game isn't necessarily an end-all be-all, but if somebody's putting, you know, their time and effort into something, they want to show for it. So 10 minutes just wasted because, first of all, I don't have my dedicated server. Second of all, the host or whoever was doing that pitched a fit and decided to dashboard because he didn't want to suffer a loss, and whatever else the fact that you know, whatever the other case may be. My last gripe, and this part is an actual gripe. This isn't anything. I tried to use the support feature for Call of Duty Elite, and I got a guy who had 0 answers and had no ability to help me whatsoever. He basically asked me questions, or asked me, you know, he asked what he needed help with, the beginning spiel, and I gave him when are the dedicated servers coming out, why, is there any way to get the XP that's lost from games. Those two was, you know, we don't know about the dedicated server, it'll come soon. No, you lost that XP. I'm sorry, it happens to me all the time. I don't want to know what happens to you all the time. I want to know if there's a solution. No solution? Fine, whatever. Anyways, back to the thing at hand. The last thing that really bothered me was, or the last two things, was they still have bugs in the Elite profile, we all know. So when I tried logging in, I couldn't log in using my username. I could only do it with the Facebook button, which in retrospect doesn't seem as bad as a problem as anything else that's currently been happening, but it is an annoyance, because when you try to have to communicate to the support feature and you need to get to the chat thing, but you can't get to the chat thing because you need the username to work, and then you send, they ask you to send an email so we can send you the username, and you don't get the email with the username in it, then you're left there going, okay, how am I supposed to figure out a solution when the solution is, even what they provided us isn't even working? Kind of says the current state that they're still in. Yeah, this giant state of disarray. My next thing is that I linked my Do Whatever I Want YouTube account to the Elite site, and not the USG Elite channel that I want to start working on and getting towards what I need. And he had no answers. He said, well, if you don't have any more questions, then please disconnect from this chat. And I'm left here going, okay, you basically directed me to the front of the profile page to say this is where all the accounts are linked, and the YouTube account isn't linked, but it's a link to the Elite profile, yet you don't have an answer to fix it, or you can't access my profile to remove it or do anything. So what are you getting paid for? What is that person getting paid for? What is he doing other than just annoying the people that are trying to get their things to work straight? He had no valuable information that would assist me in finishing anything I needed to do. It annoys me. And it makes me not want to play this game anymore. I love Call of Duty. I love the Modern Warfare series. I have been a fanboy since COD 4, and I've been here through everything. Just like many of us and many of the people, and many of you guys watching this, you've been there. Why would they let this? Why would they let the Elite Service? That's my main question. Why put something out there if you know it wasn't done? Many software developers hold, Duke Nukem, 13 years to get it. Still a terrible game for the most part, but 13 years they held it back. And plenty of other games they've done that too. Why didn't they do it here? Why? And not the game. The game is fine. The campaign's dialed in correct, whatever. Why didn't they hold off on the Elite Service and, maybe make it in December? Give themselves another month to work out all the kinks that, and this is a what if, which means absolutely nothing. So that's basically where I'm at. And I hope people agree with me, or somebody has something to say about this. And once again, I apologize for no vid. I'm trying to get the capture card. I don't know about the PC capture card, but definitely the Xbox capture card, because I want to start posting footage of my games and try to start working things out. So that's basically it. You guys have a great day, and hope you guys are getting better results than I am.